by the way, this bypass has a curfew, but it's from 3 to 5, I think.
600 meters, take exit 378 for Alberta 216 south.
And then I think it's 7 to 9.
Take exit 378, then keep right at the fork.
So 216, also known as Anthony Henday Drive. But like I said, now it's 133, so perfect. I'm gonna
Keep right at the fork.
pass Edmonton before all curfews begin.
Continue on Alberta 216 south for 29 kilometers.
21 kilometers, okay. Why my paperwork says 42 kilometers? I hope this thing, I think it sent me on the wrong highway, like over there. It sent me on a shortcut that I cannot take. Yeah, because I need highway 14. Like my exit from this highway is highway 14. So this is the first.
600 meters, use the right 2 lanes to take the Alberta 14 east exit toward Camrose Way right.
The first junction, highway 14. So actually Google was correct. There was no shortcuts. This is 14. So I'm leaving the bypass 216.
Use the right 2 lanes to take the Alberta 14 east exit.
Now I stay on this one for 7 clicks.
Continue for 3 kilometers.
Till I reach highway 21 south. Pretty massive exit, 2 lanes. When I get home, I think I should check my thermostat. For some reason, the truck just gets hot pretty fast.
In 600 meters, continue onto Alberta 14 east.
But of course, I know it's plus 28 Celsius and I'm driving with AC on. And I'm hauling a 90,000 pound pipelayer. So it's not exactly surprising that the temperature, you know, hovers around 200 F.
Continue on Alberta 14 east for 4 kilometers.
4 kilometers, okay. 4 kilometers and then we go south. And that one we follow for 84 clicks or 52 miles. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very, very long drive to the border. I don't think I'll make it to Kutz by sundown. So especially since I started driving at 5 o'clock, so if I follow US rules, I have to shut down at 7. 7, right, which is local. So 7 local is 9 my time, so basically I have like 5 hours, including the breaks. So more like 4 hours of driving. So if I drive 100 kilometers an hour non-stop for 4 hours, that's 400 kilometers. But the border was like 650. All right, let's see how bad this Highway 21 is. Like usually low numbers are good, right? Like Highway 21 would always be better than Highway 56, for example. Like, or Highway 1 should be better than Highway 3. You know? Okay, 21.
In 600 meters, use the right lane to take the Alberta 21 route to Fort Saskatchewan. Use the right lane to take the Alberta 21 route, then keep right at the fort. Keep right at the fort.
So 84 kilometers. 63, 84, 140. It's a 2-lane highway.
Turn left onto Alberta 609 East. Take the next left onto Alberta 609 East.
That looks like a bit like a sketchy road, you know?
Continue on Alberta 609 East for 1.5 kilometers.
So this is 609. 609, we follow this one for 17 clicks. 243 kilometers to Highway 1. Wow. Yeah, you know, like distances over here are pretty big. Basically, it's gonna get simpler once I get on 56. It's just straight down, and then east on Highway 1. Kilometers. Then 56 kilometers on Highway 1. Actually, I see what they're doing with this route. I'm bypassing all towns, you know. I'm guessing they don't want me to go through towns with 1210 wide load. It's actually pretty good. There's hardly any lights. There's lots of lakes over here, just like in northern Ontario. Beautiful, you know? I see lots of birds, mostly ducks, seagulls. Well, if you guys know what this is, can you leave a comment? I was wondering what kind of a crop is this yellow thing? What is that? It looks very pretty, but I have no clue what it is. It's getting chilly. The temperature in Celsius was plus 29. Now it's plus 28. I feel like putting a sweater on. I hope things don't get any worse than this. And there's a similar hill on the other side going up. Man. And the safe speed sign said 85 kilometers. But actually, oh, I'm
600 meters, turn right onto Alberta 56 South.
actually I'm turning here. I'm not going that way. This is 56. So Well, that's 56 too, but that's 56 north. That's where that huge hill is. Well, actually here it's not.
The next right onto Alberta 56 South.
Over here, man, it's the same thing.
Continue on Alberta 56 South for 52 kilometers.
Man. This is a perfect road for a, what am I, 90,076, so what is this, 166? Yeah, I'm only 166 gross, but this just crazy. I don't know how much, what's the percentage of this, but it's definitely more than, you know, like 6, or this is probably 8 or 9, somewhere there. Yes, boys and girls, this is gonna be a very, very long trip. Because Montana is also pretty hilly, right? And I'm still quite far from the border. Weight now is on the back, on the booster and the trailer. Man. That's why I'm glad that I'm driving so slow, because otherwise, you know, there's a lot of stress on the back there. 6 high. Seven low. Seven high. Okay. Two more and we're at the top. 8 low, 8 high, which is gear 17 and 18. But I see my temperature is pretty high, so I don't want to push it too hard. There's a hill coming up here. Something. Okay, so from here it's 223 clicks to Highway 1. Pretty much all straight south. There'll be a couple of small towns, but I don't expect any major delays. Seven low. Still going up. All right. So finally, we are switching into 8 high. That's it. So let's touch base again when I'm on when I'm gonna turn left or west on Highway 1. More monstrous hill, and all of a sudden this looks like Arizona. You know, I never knew Alberta had these hills. Like, I just went through this little town here, Highway 10, Highway 56, and there's a bunch of these. They're almost like mountains, you know, huge hills, and they all open with this kind of dirt. Interesting, you know. And again, we have the same 8 or 10% grade. But I'm back at Highway 56, so from here it's a straight shot to Highway 1, Trans-Canada, so it's 40 minutes, 66 kilometers, roughly 40 miles. Oh yeah, look at this. It's like amazing. Doesn't look like Alberta at all. It looks like Arizona they have these canyons, you know, or I would say maybe Montana. Cool, you know, I never saw this part. Never saw this part of Alberta before. And so that's, I'm gonna stop there before I turn on Highway 1. I'm gonna stop because imagine, it's already 10 to 8 my time, so it's 10 to 6 local time, which means that I've been working since 5 o'clock local, 11 hours. So I won't have much time after that. I won't be able to reach the border because that's another 2 hours away. You see? Look at this. And there was a river. There was a nice, clean-looking river at the bottom there. Checked tracker path once I'm on Highway 1. There's a couple of truck stops in there, and I think I have to turn on, what is it? Oh yeah, I have to turn on 30 on this on 36. Yeah, I go on. So this one I stay 64 kilometers, and then once I get to Highway 1, that's 56 kilometers. So I need to find parking somewhere between Highway 1 and Highway 36, because then 36 goes south, and Trans-Canada 1 is a much more important highway, so if there's a truck stop, it'll be there. I think there's a Flying J, and there's like a Petro-Canada or something like that. I don't want to push the engine too hard because it's already plus 33 Celsius. So my PSI on the turbo is 20, which is around 70% boost. I don't want to blow the hoses there. You know what happens sometimes when you have too much pressure? The clamps, you can break those clamps.